Yeah, I was out here last year, and the oysters like to grow on dead wood, and so those hollow dead trees are also where yellow jackets like to live.
Yeah.
So I was cutting one, and all of a sudden these yellow jackets just start pouring out like crazy, and I got hit right in the eye. My eye swelled up. It looked like I had been in a bar fight or something. And so yeah, when you're looking at dead wood, be super careful. If you see a hole, watch the hole for a little bit before you approach, because if you see one yellow jacket come out of there, there's probably a lot more. And there you go. That's what we're looking for. Look at that. These are perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So you got the young ones starting here. If they get enough rain, they'll get easily this size. You can see that shelf-like arrangement I was talking about earlier. Again, all these atypical caps, the cap and stem is all connected. And again, we got it growing, looks like on an old willow. And that's the prime place to find edible oyster mushrooms. So this right here, things I'll be looking for, these guys, these little lines, you can see it's kind of cracking. That means it hasn't gotten a lot of moisture. But the good thing about that is it also means it's less likely to be deteriorated. You can hit it and it actually is pretty firm. And you can look down in the gills, and I'm not seeing any evidence of any kind of bugs in most of these. There's a couple of eggs up in here, but it doesn't look like the bugs have actually penetrated in. So we'll clean up the gills, keep the best specimens, and cook us up a feast. Awesome possum. Yep. So you look in there, there's no bug holes at all, perfectly clean. That is a beautiful specimen of an oyster mushroom. Stoked. There's so many here. I love that sound. Oh man, I don't even know where to start with this. There's too many. Among mushroom hunters, this is referred to as a cluster. So we got stinging nettle here. It stings, hence the name. Basically what you don't want to do is bump like the back of your hand or the inside of your arm below the leaf, because it has all these hairs you can see on the stems here and on the little branchlets as well as on the bottom of the leaf. And each one of those contains a little bit of this kind of venom. And so if it gets you, basically it's not going to kill you. It's just going to feel like a quarter of a bee sting, but it's quite unpleasant. However, if you pinch the leaf from the top, like so, it's not going to get you. Just be careful when you're removing it that you don't bump other plants. And I'm actually going to cut not just the leaf here, but I'm going to cut right down here. Just take the whole top there. Figuring this is going to be one of the last little refuges where you can find mushrooms until the next rain, or about a week after the next rain. So what I'm doing is I'm walking along, I'm looking now at really old willows, but old oaks, old willows, and old cottonwoods are what we're looking for. So there's spots like this where you have a big exposed chunk of dead wood. You look up there, sometimes those oysters are just hanging out right underneath. Kind of hard when it's over water, but sometimes you got to climb for them, but it's worth it. Oh my god.